Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Alan Wake. We have hit episode 3. Hello. And Shadow Spooky Men are about to try to kill me. I'm just gonna do that. Lovely jubbly. We're currently heading... Oh, hello. Okay, let's just maybe throw another one of those. Stop that. We're heading to the radio station because we think maybe there's freedom at the radio station. For some reason I've yet to discern. Am I being chased? Am I okay? Problem is I don't have a gun, so I'd have to use a flashbang on like one single dude. And that's not very efficient. And inefficiency makes me sad. However, I am going to die, so it's hard to argue. Oh, and there's more. It is fun, I'll give it that much. Are they dead? We okay? We're looking alright. I've got 6 of them left. Efficiency, ladies and gentlemen. Efficiency. Right, anyways, we're heading to a radio station, trying to get some information about how to get to the caves, I believe it was, from the radio shop host, because obviously he knows the town pretty well. He's the lad we met on the boat on the way over. He seems like a pretty cool guy. Here it is. So, like I said, those of you who've been watching my Planet Zoo Elderwood build, you may recognize this radio station. Get wrecked. Still got 3 left. Doing alright. So yeah, you'll see that this main building, it was 100% based on it. You'll see the signs here, the early bird sign, the night owl, and the KBFM. I recreated all of these, but with like Planet Zoo. Like I think I did this one with Bernie instead, and stuff like that. Same shape and everything like that. We had like a lot here. It's actually a really good recreation now that I look at it. I'm quite proud of, like, the radio station itself looks really good. I'm quite chuffed with myself because it really does feel like it's quite weird in a way, because it feels like I'm roaming around my Planet Zoo build, which is quite strange. I like that idea. I've always wanted to do like a movie park. Maybe we'll do that. Alright, talk to me, buddy. Where have you gone? Pat Maine, I believe.
The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Not think I'm here for a specific reason, Pat. Not to give you an interview randomly at like 4 in the morning.
I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa. Everyone calm down.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Nightingale's a lunatic.
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Well, that bridge takes you to the mine, I think. I'm keeping track of all these author names that we get called. H.P. Lovecraft, Dan Brown, Hemingway, and there was one more. Unfortunately, the second one was not an author I recognise. Just going to run to this generator, I think, because I hear some spooky things. Yep, there we go. Okay, we're just going to go for the Jenny here. This is going to be fine. Nice and quick. Okay, that's not where I thought it was going to be. If I'm honest. There we go. Back to business. Did they come back? It seems to get rid of them. So in theory, I saved myself, you know, a bunch of bullets. Let's do it again. Leave me alone. God, he's got a freaking scythe. A little hand scythe.
Sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Okay, so this doesn't kill them, but it does Light them up. Whew. Okay, a bit more revolver ammo, a flashbang, lovely stuff. Not sure why I just did that. That was weird. The darkness controls the Taken. They're very determined to tell me that all the time. Let's get these lights on, eh? That might be a good idea. It's a rarity for me. Oh, shotgun as well. Okay, I see you. Oh. I have regrets. If I hadn't picked up the shotgun, none of this would have happened. Alright, come on. No. Hey, stop it. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Where's my It's not really what I wanted to do, if I'm honest. Right, come here, you. Okay, the shotgun's pretty sick. It's pretty great. That was alright. I'd like to find a little bit more ammo if possible, but we're doing okay. These lights, though. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, you can see. Look, well, oh yeah, there we go. Look, cans. Not much point in doing it if we're not going to go for all of them, and we obviously haven't because we've done one. So we're gonna not waste a bullet. But what's that up there? Oh, it's a manuscript. Let's go grab that. It'd be nice if the more coffee... Oh, look at Alan go. He's got a proper sprint on here. That's very unlike you, Alan. It'd be nice if the more coffee you picked up, like the longer your stamina was. It'd be nice if there was a stamina bar. I'm surprised there isn't just like a little something at my health bar. What I do appreciate is... Let me see if I can change that, actually. UI, maybe? HUD? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. That's it. I don't know about that. It is interesting. What I would like is to, because the health and the ammo and all that is like really tucked out of the way, and then you've got reach the train depot in gigantic text. Like if I could just get rid of the text and keep everything else, that'd be great. I'd love to do that. It's one of the ways, I think one of the more underappreciated ways that games have developed over the past decade is that like UI customization is 1,000 times better now than it ever used to be in the past. Like here you can see I can turn it on or off. I'm not sure you could even turn it off in the original game, honestly. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna run down the train tracks. That seems safe.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Just gonna have a little poke. Never know what you'll discover. For example... We ignore the fact that I hear what sounds like heavy breathing in the distance. That's fine. I really do hear breathing. It's kind of freaking me out. Come here, you. Look at him dual wielding like he's goddamn John Wick or something. Who does he think he is? Let's grab these. Okay, we are full on revolver ammo. We have 19 batteries. They're just spilling out of my pockets. We've got 12 shotgun shells, 3 flares, 4 flashbangs. We are locked and frickin' loaded, ladies and ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest show on earth. It's a YouTube playthrough. A dead genre, to say the least. The world is short. I swear I'm hearing breathing. I'm not crazy. I can hear breathing. Listen. Now it stops. Oh, this isn't cool. I mean, it's very cool, but it's kind of creepy. This might sound weird. It's hard for me to put into words how much I love that. Like, the idea of being under the train tracks and it kind of like, it moves overhead and the lights flash by past all the struts. I live for that kind of thing. I think that's so cool. Just visually, thematically. Whoa, Nelly.
Pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Dear God, it knocked over a small piece of wood. You have to fight it. Oh, ow. This got whomped in the head by a freaking girder. Okay, I'm not sure what hit me that time. Oh no, I've gone so far. What I was meant to do, what I tried to do, I thought I had my flashbangs out. I didn't, I had the flares out. I'm just going to flashbang it. Fair play to Alan. He takes a girder to the forehead. He's like, well, yeah, we'll be okay. I died on purpose. I want to see the train again. Who could blame me? What a beautiful sight.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Hup. Hup. I'm totally convinced that's doing anything. Are we okay? We're okay. Barrel! Okay. I think I'm okay. Seem to be okay. Went through a lot of flares. All my flares. And a lot of flashbangs, but we're okay. Dear God, they're flinging an office chair at me. What is a boy to do? Lovely water tower. This way. I know I'm talking about Planet Zoo a lot in this playthrough, which might not make a lot of sense, but it's just because it's so similar
As a
to Elderwood.
teenager, just started to get interested in writing.
I was just about to talk about it
Stephen
again.
King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but.
Ooh.
The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
New flashlight. Heavy duty. Oh, damn. Alright, cool. Yeah, the quote at the very start of this game is from Stephen King, and I don't know why they had to pay for it. They had to pay £1, well, $1. Basically, he charged them $1 so they could use it. I think on like a contractual basis, he had to be paid something, but he said, yeah, you know, he liked Alan Wake's story and he liked what they were using it for, so he said, yeah, you can use it. Just give me $1, basically. Which is pretty cool of him. King tends to be really good about his work, actually. Which is obviously a great thing, because I think some people would not be like that, but B, it means we have a lot of terrible Stephen King adaptations, so it's kind of a two-way street, really. Didn't. Oh, time to test out the flashlight, I suppose. Nice and easy. I wonder if it is better. I wonder if it... I don't know if... maybe... it seemed to maybe do a little bit more light damage, but it also seems to have more charge, based on what I'm seeing in the top left. It looks longer and thicker. Which, you know, suits me down to the ground, really. The cinematic dodge thing is cool, but often annoying, because it changes your focus. Whew. Goddamn sheriff. I did quite literally shoot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. In light, you can hurt them. Thank you, graffiti. I hadn't realised that until this point in time. That's a brand new mechanic revealed to me. Thank you so much. Actually, funnily enough, it actually makes it more realistic, because why would the graffiti be perfectly placed to benefit me? It wouldn't be, would it? In reality. It's TV time. Oh, is it time for another Night Terror episode? Yeah, it is.
Take the facts of our
Night
existence
Springs.
for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least what would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss.
What did you...
Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Perka, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host 1,000 young, and all shall be glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. In Night Springs.
Not my favourite episode of Night Springs, it must be said. Felt a little bit short, you know. Just she kisses him, and he's whoa, whoa, whoa. She kisses him, and suddenly he's got loads of eldritch god babies. That was it, basically. It screams boss battle. I see resources there and there as well. Hey, look at that! It's a boss battle. Who saw that coming? Nobody, I tell you, nobody. Okay. Okay. God damn it, I thought I had flashbangs out. That was pretty easy. Shouldn't say that really, should I? Something terrible will happen. But no, that was pretty easy. Flashbangs, man. OP. I think usually you probably don't have flashbangs at this point in time just because you've used them all up to get here. So, look at that. I love that you can see that from far away. That makes me so happy. Ah, I love view distance. It looks so cool. I don't know. Nighttime, lights, fog, stuff like that. Just it's happiness. It's happiness. I'm limited on everything. Wow. Okay, good job, gang. Let's move on. Yeah, the reason I'm thinking about Planet Zoo, I'm looking at all these things that I want to build. I'm thinking, I still want to build a zoo. It doesn't make sense for me. I wanted to build like a... We did it in Zoo Tycoon, funnily enough. We did like a movie zoo, so we did like a Jaws exhibit and stuff like that. King Kong stuff, that would make a lot of sense. It sounds like fun though, doesn't it? You could do a really fun King Kong. You'd build the Empire State Building, or you'd do something based on King Kong 05. Jaws, you could make, you know, a beach and a dock and yada yada yada. It wouldn't even have to be animal films. It could be anything. Anyways, I digress. We're here for Alan Wake. And his lovely... Ah, there we go. I was going to say that looks like a hell of a road to run over.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
It's a beautiful new day.
I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Well said, Alan. Is this changing? Right, just look at where my character is now. Let's remember this for daytime. I feel like it's shifting perspective from daytime to nighttime. But I need to go back to nighttime to see that for sure. What a lovely day, though. What a lovely day. I want to live near mountains and forest. But I'm a city boy. It's very confusing for me. But I'd love to wake up in the morning and have a view like this, you know? I feel like I need to move. But I do like looking out over the city as well. What I don't like is living in the goddamn suburbs. I don't mind looking on mountains. I don't like looking over the city. I don't mind. I love both. The suburbs are horrible, misshapen conglomerate. The only people who should live in suburbs are families. Even then, don't do it. Just awful places. Awful. I feel like Mac and Dennis from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but that is how I feel about the suburbs. Nothing happens here. It's this awful combination of A, nothing happens, but B, you're not like on your own in the middle of nowhere with beautiful scenery. It's this horrible mix of the two. It's all the downsides of both. I'm sure there's lots of reasons to love the suburbs, but it ain't for me. People say it's safer and stuff like that. I feel less safe in the suburbs than I do in the city. People can't stop leaving their vehicles unattended. With the keys. Oh, yeah! Let's do some casual flips. Why not? Got the controls on this for Woo! Woo! Sometimes I see... Ooh. Am I going up there? Well, I am. Whether I meant to or not, it's another kettle of fish. I keep seeing like a little glimpse of light on something, like breaking the shadow, and I always think it's a manuscript, and it's just always a light. I don't know if you find them in the daytime. What is this? Oh, it's another car. That's interesting. I wonder if the other way was blocked. Whatever.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBFM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass, not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
It's a good egg, Pat Main. I'm listening out for the one song I remember by Poets of the Fall. I'm trying to remember if it's this game, or if it's there's a sequel to this, or like a mini sequel called American Nightmare. I don't think I played American Nightmare, so there's a particular part of this game that, like, I don't remember most of this game, but there's one part in particular that stands out in my head, which is all based around music and a farmhouse, I believe, and I think that's where the song was, so I'm waiting for that moment. I'm excited about it. As my car ambles painfully up this hill. Come on, buddy. Oh, you need a name. Geppetto. Come on, Geppetto. You got it, buddy. You got it. Good girl. Geppetto's a girl. Just more people leaving their car. Yep, it's nice that there's multiple though. I'm quite surprised. I mean, maybe, I don't know if it's possible to break your car. Maybe you can damage it to the point that you can't drive it anymore, so they need replacements. But it's nice that they're not cookie cutter. What a view that is as well. What a stunner. I hear a radio.
Welcome back to KBFM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever, and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
It's interesting. I think both are correct in a weird way. The idea that there is one perfect person out there for you, the idea of soulmates is inherently just stupid, really. Because nobody would meet their soulmate. Right? What are the chances you're going to meet your soulmate out of 4 billion compatible people on the planet? Okay, it's not. It's still, even if there's only 500 million compatible people on the planet, which might be closer to the real number, what's the chances that you're going to meet that one person? You know, you don't know where they live. They could live on the other side of the world. So you may never meet them. So the idea that there's a soulmate, inverted commas, is obviously nonsense. It just is. It's just flat out stupid. It feels religious, almost. Because the idea that you've got like this predestined one person for you is obviously not realistic to any realistic human being, right? I think we can safely say that. However, what I would suggest is that I don't think I need to be in this building. Is that you do have a one, maybe, to an extent. Now, obviously, it's not a preordained thing. It's not a soulmate situation. It's more that you, as a person, maybe only have the capacity for one great love in your life. Because, you know, in comparison is the thief of joy, as they say. But I think it's impossible when you've had multiple relationships to not compare them against each other to an extent. And I think most people, it's either the relationship you're in or it's a past relationship that will be held as the high watermark for all your future relationships. You know, that's the one to be, inverted commas, that is the one. And I think sometimes people get a new one, but I think on your deathbed, a lot of people will have the one and won't necessarily be the person they were with towards the end. I don't think most people... I think if you polled people who are single and in their 80s, let's say they've been married twice and both their partners have died or something like that, I think most of the time if you polled those people, they would say they had one true love, and then it's not that you can't love someone else, you absolutely can, but I think most people would suggest that they had one true, proper love.
I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
While there were some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls came with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls Coal Mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns and Swedes, amongst others, worked the mines. So yeah, I think on that basis, I don't like the word soulmate, but the one, inverted commas, I think probably does exist for people. It isn't preordained, it isn't controlled in any way. You could meet them when you're 60 or 10 or whatever, but I think people probably have that capacity inherently to have one true love. And then other people you love, but maybe just not quite the same way, you know? But hey, it's just my perspective.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
Is that really not the way out? Where the hell am I going? Oh!
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Ah. Oh, I want a slippy slide. Did I keep my... I did seem to actually keep my stuff for the first time ever. There's something big. Oh, hello, cheeky. Maxed out on batteries. Maxed out on revolver ammo. But I've opened a creepy trapdoor that says caution, so things are locking up. Whoa, whoa, girl, whoa. It's all calm down here. God damn, that's a lot of revolver ammo. That's like that's a max ammo chest right there. Which I will be making use of in just a second. Oh, okay. I'm gonna make sure we could stock back up. 100 taken. Oh my god. Jesus. Stop it. Inanimate object shouldn't move of their own accord. Put a stop to this. Oh, okay. Tense few seconds. Lovely. Flashbangs. Good stuff. Note how the flashbang does not automatically equip itself, though. You pick up a new gun. It does. Hey. God, I'm tempted to go pick up 4 revolver bullets. I'm going to resist. But I just want you to know that I'm tempted. I want you to know that I felt that. That call for efficiency. Like, it would be so easy. If I was playing on my own, if this was not recorded for YouTube, I 100% would have gone back and picked up 4 revolver bullets from that thing from before. Alas, I'm dedicated to being just immensely entertaining, you know? Alan, why have you opened this? Are you stupid? Oh, made a mistake. The inanimate object aspect is surprisingly creepy. It's like it's learning. The shadow.
What the hell?
Maybe it's just a tornado that's been taking down all the trees. That's a little disappointing. I wanted a big monster. I always want a big monster.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
What an awesome scene that is. Again, 13 years old, this game, and this is not the remaster. This is the original. This is near enough how the game looked 13 years ago. I think that's crazy. It looks great. Okay, I can drive. Sure. How am I going to... Well, we have to go turn the power off, shouldn't we? Music's doing some Twilight Zone nonsense here. This little do-do-do, do-do-do. I don't think I can handbrake turn or anything. I look at the quick guys, they're just chavs. They're just wearing like tracksuits and stuff. God, the reverse on this is horrible. God, the camera's even worse though. The reverse takes ages to go. Absolutely ages. You can't turn the right thumbstick. You just can't. It's so bad what it does with the camera. Just gotta leave it alone. Oh, you're looking a little beat up there, girl. I'll give you a little break. You'll be fine. Does that lead in here? Yeah. Dum 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 dum. Flag on my again. I don't want it out. Let there be darkness, I suppose. Fun way to play on what the game usually wants you to do. In the car, Alan. Bloody hell, I'm blind. Jeez, it's like Twister. Bloody hell. Ah! God damn! Reverse, goddamn you, reverse! Oh no, my car. Oh no, my car. Stop that. Kill 4, take it. Well, I got the flashbang achievement. That's something. If I had them out already, I would have been fine. My car got destroyed. Unsurprisingly, given the situation. Dum 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 dum. Jesus. I need to kill as many of them, especially that guy. Get as many as I can without losing the car. I want to turn the right stick here, but you just can't. You just don't touch it. The right stick is bait, is what it is. Okay. Is that all? That was good. That was a lot better. Sweet. Good job, Alan. Good job, Vagrant. Thank you. Alan, what are you doing with your legs? Stop that right now. Because I complimented him. He had to just be utterly weird a second later. Which I think we've all been there. These tank guys are really annoying. Whew. There you go. I actually needed batteries and revolver bullets. What a world are we living in? I think we've all been there though, when you're like, maybe you're flirting with someone that you're kind of into and then they compliment you and you're doing well and then you panic and you fuck it up immensely. I don't do it so much anymore, but definitely what I was like in the past. I wonder if they explode. I mean, they're red and they look like gas tanks. I'm very, very tempted. Let's find out. Well, it's doing something. Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Trust no one in the dark. Mate, I don't trust anyone in the light. Never mind in the bloody dark. That was good. 2 bullets. Took all that down. Not bad. What a suspicious thermos. Where's that red light coming from? Why is it sitting there so jauntily? Weird. Hear footsteps and they're not mine. Okay. It's quite an intimidating sentence, actually. I hear footsteps and they're not mine. Don't need batteries. Needed a couple bullets, I guess. I wonder if the game has adaptive difficulty at all. What do we have here?
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
You don't know that. Probably not. Oh, whoa, whoa. Alright, I don't think I need to kill the goo for any particular reason. Except if it's gonna except if I'm going to step in it otherwise. Right, didn't mean to do that. Flashbangs are super good. Flares are not. Shouldn't have used two there. That was silly. It's always trade-off on resources. You know, I trade flashbangs for bullets, basically. But flashbangs are safe. So you shouldn't use the safe quick option unless you are in need of the safe quick option, you know? Okay. I mean, that's actually telling me where to go. Follow the terrifying rolling barrel thing, but I saw the thermos on the end. And what looks to be a loot thing over there, maybe. I think I just glimpsed a quick little flash of yellow paint. Well, first, this oddly suspicious thermos. Which is determined to get me killed. I swear I saw some... I swear I saw some yellow paint. I swear. Am I crazy? I might be. But there is a suspicious mine. And we can't go on... Oh, there it is. There it is. And as you know, we can't go on together with suspicious mines. With suspicious mines. And we... Ooh, flashbang me up, baby. Very nice, because I kind of wasted the others one. Oh. Been punished. Okay, I'm going to use one flashbang. I think a black flashbang is probably worth 12 to 15 bullets on average. I think if it's 3 or more enemies, I can legitimize a flashbang. Otherwise, eh. Especially because you don't find flashbangs that often. You know, you find... Oh, this is this is in the video game world. We call this a boss fountain.
I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Pump action shotgun, you say? Don't mind if I doozle. I have tons of shotgun ammo. I need your help here, buddy, I think. Step into my web. Also, it looks really cool. And is that not the most important thing? I'm going to try to preserve them now, though, I think. The game does punish you for... You can't just farm resources. The game's like, well, you can, but we're also going to try to kill you when you do it. Maybe I should have flashbanged that. But like I said, we keep finding revolver ammo. We don't find that many flashbangs. Of course, I immediately found a flashbang. And actually maxing out on shotgun ammo. It's neither here nor there. Maybe I should use the shotgun. Just feels wrong somehow. Well, I said that's the only excuse I have. I'm going to burn through a little shotgun ammo now because we have maxed out on it. Didn't I see some revolver ammo somewhere? Ah! Okay, I get the feeling these are infinite respawning. Okay, apparently if the flashbang hits them, it auto-activates. Jesus, that's a lot of them. How are we doing on time? We're okay. I don't know if that is just the tornado, because there's no tornado, and there's a scream.
In the same direction I was going.
Oh, it's a grave.
Cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
It's the dark essence or whatever the heck. Oh god, it is just a full-on graveyard. What are the chances that nothing tries to murder me in the graveyard? They seem low.
Graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Alright, alright. Tough son of a bitch, aren't you? What's that, 3 shotgun hits to take him down? Bloody Nora. That was a lot more than I expected. Yeah, it's the dark presence. I'm just hoping it reveals itself as like a big monster thing. I mean, it probably shouldn't. Like, like good writing, it probably doesn't look like a big scary monster. I just like big scary monsters, you know. I've always loved monster films and stuff. But, you know, in horror, it's usually the thing you can't see that's the scariest.
The place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
What the hell is going on here? Is this tremors? It seems to be tremors. Tell you what, you need to be on point with that. If you missed for a second, you'd be in a lot of trouble. Much like in Tremors. Which was good. I enjoyed Tremors. I haven't really seen the sequels yet. Maybe I'll watch them. Huh. Monster of a man. Grey Peak Gorge. Originally founded in 1928, the Grey Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements the Bright Falls mining company built for its workers. The nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers the miners faced on a daily basis. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years here were buried there, a grim reminder to be careful for those who remained. Grey Peak Gorge was abandoned almost overnight when the Bright Falls mining company closed its doors in 1970. All small Americana towns have the exact same things. They've always got like a little festival, they've always got loads of fishermen, they've always got a mine. And it's funny because I'm thinking about the novel that I'm writing, which is based, it's not in America, it is based in the UK, it's in Wales actually, the little town. And there's a mine that was abandoned, and there's fishing. Oh god. These are just nice wholesome cliches that we enjoy. But then the important thing is to circumvent the cliche somehow. Much like in my Lies of P playthrough, as you'll see, I'm going to use the pillars to keep myself alive. Okay. Alternatively, I'll just stand there and let it whomp me. Burn through all my batteries, that's fine. We had lots in reserve. And I'm just a happy bouncy boy. God, I don't even know when you folks are going to see this playthrough. It depends if I play Lords of the Fallen or not. It's kind of crazy. It's like, I keep recording these playthroughs. Wait, I'm on the right hand side. Where was I in the daytime? I've forgotten already. I was on the right, wasn't I? I still find it weird. It's just, you guys are still watching Starfield, and because I recorded so much Starfield, but now if I don't want to take time off if I'm still in the mood to record, you know what I mean? So I may as well prep something. It doesn't matter when you see it in theory. Alright, game, you successfully drained me of basically all my batteries. Because the usual beam doesn't seem to do anything. Like, it's got this colour on it, which suggests to me that it's just not strong enough to take it out. Encounter a steam engine. Okay. Don't do that. Don't make squeaky noises. Squeaking is like the scariest noise. Oh, keys. Cross the ghost town. Can I get in here? I guess I just unlocked it. Please stock me. Oh.
Outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
It's weird. I swear these little videos that have been on there have been in the past, in-game videos. But that one was real footage. Which is something that Remedy, who made this game, like to do all the time, of course. As we saw with Control, with Fallout Kids or whatever it's called, with the game that they would follow this up with. They've only made one game since, well, 2 games now since Alan Wake, including Control. Soon to be 3 games. I thought this was the right way, if I'm honest. Oh, down here, maybe. Or out the back of the house, potentially? Oh, I don't know. No, I'm lost. They did a game, Quantum Break, I think it was, that came after this, that I never played, and Quantum Break was very much about, it was like a fusion of TV and gameplay. Ah, hello, doorway. And that was kind of the whole shtick. So it's a long old chapter, this one. There are 6 chapters to the game. 6 episodes, I should call them. We are on episode 3 at the moment. I suspect coming to the end. The game shouldn't be particularly long. It should be a 8 or 9 episode playthrough, I believe. I'm hoping to get it all recorded before you folks see episode 1, because I need to perfectly plan it around Alan Wake 2, or at least that is my current plan.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
It's good to have a narrator. It kind of works, because if you think about it, if you think about trying to do that scene that we just did without the narrator, 2 ways you can do it. You can either have the character talk to themselves, which is not illogical, but imagine Alan picks up the phone there and he goes, "It's the kidnapper! He's insulting me and saying all these spelling errors." That would seem weird, right? It doesn't seem like a normal reaction that someone would have. The other thing you can do is, of course, cut to the phone and actually show the phone, but even that sounds quite messy. So actually having a narrator is a bit cheap, but it's also a really good way to do this kind of thing. The game just gave me a checkpoint, so I'm going to abuse that situation because we are nearly at the hour mark. So yeah, next episode we will. It looks like we're very near the top of this mountain. We're very near the lookout post. So we shall see that next video. Hopefully get our wife back. I suspect not. We shall see. Thank you for joining me. Cheers much of as always. Bye bye.